I'm now complete
That's
and ready.
that's
Oh,
it. That's the intro. Hello,
yeah.
everybody, and welcome to Sword Art Online. Are you playing the song?
No. I
Okay.
was thinking. I was like, do I do it? And
D-
it was.
d-
I clicked on it, and there was an advert.
Please don't. I don't want to get.
I was gonna.
I
But
don't want to get copywritten for hey.
I was gonna. Don't worry.
Sword Art Online
Advert save it.
Alicization is out. Episode 1. We're getting distracted
Yeah.
already. Holy. Oh man, I'm gonna censor myself. Holy freaking poo.
Holy moly, my dudes! Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's. Okay.
I didn't even know it was coming out today, either until you told me.
I definitely told you before, so.
Yeah, you probably did, but I'm not gonna remember. But oh my god,
Oh,
today's a good day.
today is a good day.
Just
to
everything's
die.
been good.
Actually, no, today's not a good day to die. Today's a good day to stay up for another year and then die. I should have gone with the hello and welcome to the next year of our lives. That would have been a good one.
Well, no, it's gonna be more than the next year of our lives.
If they take a break, yeah, I was reading somewhere they might take a break halfway through. So.
Well, if it's gonna be 50 episodes, yeah, they would probably do like 225 like things, and with like I don't know, a month in between.
Not a month.
And then
it'd be a
literally be
season.
like-
It'd be a season in between.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm fine with that because
yeah, you can take your time, but if you're gonna keep pumping out stuff like this, mate, take as long as you need, as
Yeah.
long as it actually comes. Unlike Kingdom Hearts 3,
it's coming out in January.
it's not coming out.
It's
not
coming out in January. It has
Fake news.
It's like a thing now.
Nah,
It's fine. I know you just want to try and wind me up, but I'm in such a good mood.
such a good mood.
You can't. It just
Great.
won't work. So, Matt, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
This noise is just gonna be us going. Oh yes, so good.
Yeah, this was needed. It's been so long. Like, how long has it been since
well, the
SEO
movie
season
was, well, season 2 was 2014, and then the movie.
4 years.
And then
Oh my god.
Was the movie last year or the year before?
Movie was, I think.
No, movie was
No,
last year.
it was not the year before. There's no way.
It was last year. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it was the year before.
I was gonna say like,
27. Yeah, but
and then we had not Sword Art, but Sword Art.
we had gun art, gun.
We had
Gale.
Gun Art, Gun Gale Art.
Yeah, exactly. That was good, but it wasn't. It wasn't this.
It was an SEO, yeah.
It was still good.
Oh god, no! People are gonna hate me for saying that.
I mean, it was. It was a spin-off. It was written by a different
Yeah.
person. It's fine.
It's like how Mystery Dungeon are good games, but they're not really Pokemon games.
Do you know they got really bad reviews?
Do they?
Yeah, I think IGN gave
Oh.
Explorers of Sky, which is the best one. They gave it like a 4.3.
Jeez, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But IGN are shite, so
Oh, Jesus.
sorry IGN.
Controversial.
Please
we're gonna
sponsor
be.
me.
We're gonna be. Yeah.
Sorry. that was-
So anyway,
Are we
to
gonna-
the actual episode though,
before we start,
so-
wait, before we start the actual
Okay.
thing, oh my god, it's so pretty.
it is quite pretty.
Like-
yeah.
I could have been watching a movie. Like,
Yeah, it was really good.
it couldn't have been much below the like animation quality of the movie, right?
No, it was pretty much like the same, I think.
Yeah. Although, like, I read that they've given this like a lot of budget because hey, Sword Art does really well. Let's give it loads
Yeah.
of money so it looks really good as well.
I'm glad they did that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. Oh, dude, do you think that's why Persona 5 was so shite? Because it's the same studio.
Wait, what?
Persona 5, the animation was the same, like it's like A1.
Yeah.
So do you think that budget got cut because Sword Art was coming out? And they were like, we're gonna.
Oh my god, probably.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
It's probably because like because Persona looked good, then it didn't look good. You know,
Yeah.
it started off good.
It looked good for an episode.
Yeah. Maybe yeah they pumped all the budget into like the intros,
Dude.
and that's it.
So you can quote us on that. That's where all the budget went for A1. This is breaking news.
So yeah, I think all the budget, yeah, they must have moved it all to Sword Art and been like, sorry, Persona, you're not doing very well.
I don't think that's true, but let's just say it
No.
is. So then,
Yeah, tinfoil hat conspiracy,
let's
grain of
start
salt.
a conspiracy. Let's start a conspiracy. You've heard it here first.
Conspiracy theory, yeah. But anyway, with the actual episode,
Yeah.
I was very confused for the first like
20.
half of this. I was just like, what the hell is going on? Why is Kirito a child?
You're
Why is
supposed
there
to
some
be.
blonde kid?
You're supposed to be confused. That's the point.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I was
but-
just like, I did click on Sword Art, right?
Should probably quickly mention I've read up to light novel. I'm looking at 14, and Matt has read nothing. So that's why.
And also, I watched. I like did nothing, no research for this at all. I didn't watch any trailers. I'm completely blind in this.
That might be the best way to do it, though.
So it's so we've got Connor, who is he basically knows what's going to happen.
I'm not going to call myself an expert, but
compared to me though, he's the expert in this. I have not seen anything or read anything.
also
I'm excited because Connor is super excited. Like it's just perpetuating my excitement that Connor is excited for this.
you were excited anyway.
It's going to happen.
And then I was like, oh my god, it's going to be so good. Because I'm also like a mega fan. I'm what would you call a blind fanboy? Like people complain all they want, and I'm like, I'm not listening to you.
Yeah. We should both say this was probably the first anime we watched knowing what anime was. Like, am I right to say that?
Yeah.
Because I think we are the Sword Art generation, I guess.
Yeah. You were the one that introduced me to Sword Art. I was like, Matt, what's an Matt, what's an anime? And you were like, watch this one.
I was like, watch this.
And I was like, for 10 minutes, I was like, this is like lame. And then I was like, fuck, now I'm in.
And then it's when that Swordline kicks in.
Probably.
That's when you knew.
Actually, Swordline kicks in at the very beginning of the first episode, so... See, the fact that I know that just shows what you've done to me. But anyway...
I need to rewatch everything. It's been too long.
The episode. We keep getting sidetracked, but it's fine.
And also, we should probably say this is probably going to be a long review because it's a 50-minute episode.
Yeah,
so.
It was... Oh my god.
It was long.
I was so not...
There's a lot to talk about.
It was 50 minutes, but I was bored for 0 of them.
Oh god, yeah.
It was...
Yeah, it was... I didn't even know that I was there for like an hour. I was like, crap, it's been an hour.
That's a good way of putting it. Like...
Yeah. Anyway, so it looks like Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh, who is discount blonde Kirito, they're just chopping down a tree.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know why. I don't know what this means. But apparently they've been doing it for like 8 generations or something.
Yeah.
And it's going to take 900 years at their current rate.
Did they work out the math, or did you do it?
They worked out the math.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh worked out the math.
Yeah,
not me.
He's definitely a nerd. You can tell by looking at him. Kirito's the reckless idiot.
Yeah.
And Yu-Gi-Oh like Kirito is like Sonic, and Yu-Gi-Oh is like Tails.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also other ones I could have gone with, like okay, I can't think of any right now. But there's other the listen. It works.
It's the excitement. It's fine.
Like Snake and Otacon. There's another pair.
Yeah.
But my note is just tree won't go down.
Nah. They're not doing a lot of damage.
It's the Geiger cider. It's really big.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm pretty sure it's like the Gigas cedar, like as in Giga as in big, and cedar as in the cedar tree.
Yeah, well, I can't.
Not Gigas. I'm pretty sure it's Gigas.
Really? Okay.
Because like gigantic, yeah.
What's Gigas? Is that the? I think that's the final boss of Earthbound, actually.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a baby or something.
Yeah, I haven't played Earthbound.
No, me neither. But I know he's like a baby or something.
Yeah. No, I think it's like you're fighting a womb, and then it gives birth to the baby, and then you have to fight the baby.
God, you can tell we're excited because we just talk. We're just talking.
We're just talking absolute rubbish. But I'm pretty sure that is what happened, though.
Yeah, basically. So the Giga Cedar, to quote the correct.
I think that's probably correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing: when I'm reading subtitles, I tend to not really listen.
See, I do the opposite. I listen, I think, more than I read, which is weird. Because I can't understand it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. But yeah, they're tired. Well, should we probably mention Yu-Gi-Oh's the one swinging, Kirito's like having a nap in the corner.
Yeah, they're taking turns.
Yeah. And then they have a little not safe for work tussle.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on here? Is this what we're pushing?
Yeah, Kirito's gonna dump Asuna for Yu-Gi-Oh.
For what we find out to be not real person.
Well, you can't say he's not real.
Wow.
He's real to me,
not
damn
physical. Not physical.
I just gotta build a robot body.
You got to make one of those cameras like they did for Yui. Where was the Yui camera as well? Like, can we just?
In the closet.
We'll get to that though, because we're not at the real world yet. We're in. Well, we don't know what it's called yet.
I mean, I do because I've
We
read the
haven't.
book.
Yeah, no, I know what it's called as well, but we haven't got to the point in the episode when they tell us.
Yeah, but the people are here. They've probably already seen the episode.
That's true.
We don't have to
That's
hold back
true.
spoilers. They're
Yeah.
in
So
bloody
they're in
Underworld.
Underworld.
They're in Underworld. Not like
Yeah.
like where James Woods lives, but like that was
Sorry.
that's the guy who's Hades in Hercules, James Woods, and he lives in the Underworld.
Okay.
It's very funny actually.
That went way over my head. I was
It's
like, what the hell? That was James. Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. Obscure references, we got 'em.
Yeah. Nah, you got him. Not me.
That's fair. So yeah, they're like they're having a little tussle, and then Alice shows up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh hello, is Disney suing you yet?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
like, like she's wearing blue. She's got the blonde hair.
She looks exactly like Alice
She
in Wonderland.
does.
Like Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, like uncannily.
Wonder if
That's the first thing I thought.
it's gonna be really sad when Disney does sue and the whole series gets cancelled.
Oh god.
Could you imagine?
I mean, later on in the episode, they actually do say.
I mean,
Alice in
she
Wonderland,
is
so-
based off. The whole thing is based off Alice in Wonderland.
Hmm.
But yeah. So then they're like, "Oh man, how do we keep food? You know,
Cold.
how do we keep food like to not break? Because they do the S to pull up the status window,
Mm.
which is awesome.
This is the yeah. When I saw them do this, I was like, "We're not in Kansas anymore. You know, this isn't real." This is when I was like, "Hang on a minute,
hang on, something's not. Well,
something's not right
they
here."
were doing magic.
Yay! Magic doesn't exist in the real world, Connor.
But this is Sword Art World.
Yeah, but I didn't know that at this point. I thought it was a real world. I thought it was a prequel.
Wait, you
for a
thought
second.
what? Wait, no. Let's unpack. So, what did you think it was? I want to hear
I-
this first.
Well, when I first started watching it, I thought it was like this was a prequel. I thought it was like a backstory thing, and then it was going to cut to like. 'Cause I've seen the pictures. I haven't seen any videos, but I saw like the cover picture, and it had them all as like adults. So I was like, "Is this like their backstory?"
So
and then they
is
get
that-
like split up.
Did
Is
you-
this going to be some like Ash and
No.
Serena shit? Like that's what I was thinking.
So,
but,
so you kind
yeah.
of thought it was like a super like retcon start again.
Well, I just thought rather than just dumping new characters on us, I thought they were gonna like somehow link them into the backstory or whatever, kind of like like Ash and Serena. I thought they were gonna do something like that. I didn't think that this was a game to begin with.
Okay.
I was like, okay, so this is why are they chopping down a tree?
So
What
you-
is the point?
You must have
And
been
then
real...
they did
Okay.
then they did the thing, and I was like, hang on, this isn't what I thought.
Okay. I shouldn't laugh at you because like it's gonna be really hard for me because I'm like I know what's going on. I'm like Matt, why are you being so stupid?
It's like I'm sorry,
How do
I
you
don't
not know everything, you noob?
because I'm not a tryhard who read ahead. It's okay.
It hurts because it's true.
I know.
Yeah. But then the Kirito, I think it was Kirito, like recites an old story. Who they were like, hey, there's a dragon, there's a big sword, there's treasure, but more importantly, there's ice.
Yeah, I was just like, why is this ice thing such a big deal?
Well, they want to.
Also the dragon and the area, it reminded me of when Kirito fought the dragon with Liz.
Oh, dude, you're right.
It reminded me of that. I was like, hang on.
Except they were underground, and they're not. They're in a cave in like a mountain.
Yeah, I know, but like I didn't know it was in a cave to begin with.
Okay, I'm
I was
sorry.
like, I mean, they probably said, but yeah, I was like, this looks like the place where he fought the dragon.
Yeah, so then Kirito and Alice are like, yeah, let's go get some ice.
Yeah, ice, woo.
And Yu-Gi-Oh's like, guys,
We can't go
we
there.
can't. The rules say we're not allowed to go.
And then Kirito's like, fuck the rules.
Yeah, Kirito's like, fuck the rules, and Alice is like, actually, here's what the rules forbid.
If we properly, read into this.
Here's the loophole that I found. Because
Yeah.
I'm... Like, she's like a mix of both of them. She's like a goody two-shoes and a rebel at the same time.
Well, she's the like leader's daughter or whatever.
Yeah, she's like the village... I want to call him an elder.
Village elder.
Yeah, but he's not... He doesn't look that old.
No, just looks like I don't know, village, just adult. I don't know.
Village chief.
Village, the chieftain. Yeah.
Yeah. So then they're like, hey, let's meet up tomorrow morning, and Yu-Gi-Oh's like, oh, guys.
It's a freaking fetch quest for ice.
Yeah, I got a feeling I'm going to be doing that voice for Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Just, guys, stop doing that.
It's pretty accurate though. Like,
it's not accurate at all. It's really not. They should cast me in the dub. Oh my god, I'm going to send in a blimmin' audition tape.
Mate, do it. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is going to be like a little bitch, like to begin with, but then he's going to be like, he's going to pull.
That's going to be like his character arc.
Move. Yeah, his awakening almost.
Yeah, he's going to like do. He's going to. Kirito's actually dead. Like that's what happened, and then Yu-Gi-Oh's the main character. That's the twist.
This is actually Kirito's consciousness.
Yeah, that's
none of this is real.
Yu-Gi-Oh is.
It's
Kirito.
all in his head.
Yu-Gi-Oh is Kirito. Spoiler. It's not true.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirito are Kirito.
They like fuse. They do the Dragon Ball fusion dance.
Oh my god, yeah. Why do we always come back to that?
Because it's so funny.
We do it all the time.
Slightly off topic. The Dragon Ball fusion dance. Did you see it at that like American football game?
I did.
They did the fusion dance. So good. Back to the episode. Good. Slight tangent we went off. So they're going to the cave. And then Alisu does some magic. I'm gonna call her Alisu as well a lot because funny names.
Okay.
She uses like some light magic to
breathing magic
to light a. No, what are you talking about?
She blows on it.
Yeah, later because no, she's just breathing because it's cold.
Yeah, no, she's like saying turn it into like a luminescent element or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's not doing magic. She's doing alchemy.
Okay.
Right.
I don't remember.
Because she says like turn this like thing to like a luminous element. So she's an alchemist.
They don't call it magic as well. I can't remember what they call it.
This is in the world of Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, all anime is set in the same universe, so
yeah. Just all in the greater universe.
Just at different times. That's not true. Why do I even clarify that? So they make a light, but then they find a little bit of ice like on the floor, and they're like, "Well, guys, let's go a little bit deeper."
Yep. They start running now at this point.
Also, where are your parents? Like,
where are your parents? They're kind of the anime protagonists. They don't have parents.
I mean, but
except for Alice, who has a dad.
Yeah. Really.
For once, it's a dad. It's not a mum.
Well, yeah, that's a bit weird.
That's weird. That
plot twist.
Plot twist. Alice is the mum, the dad. I don't
what?
Know. She's the mum to herself. I don't know.
So she's a clone?
Yes, sure. Why not?
Is this Jurassic Park?
No. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. But so they find the Crystal Cave where Ninetales is waiting to
and Crystal Onyx.
I don't understand your reference.
It's Crystal Onyx, man.
What's that to? Is that the anime?
No, it's yeah.
Mine was Mystery Dungeon.
Mine was mine was Pokemon.
Mine was also Pokemon, but the Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, mine was the anime.
We're making too many references, damn it. We can barely get through a sentence.
Yep. It's okay.
So they find the cave and they find the dragon still there, unharmed.
But it's a skeleton.
Yeah.
And there's lots of gold.
Also, apparently Child Kirito can recognize a sword slash, so...
Yeah, this... I was like, is this his, like how does he know that? Like, he's a child.
Maybe he just, like, subconsciously knows, because he's Kirito.
He has protagonist powers.
I mean, he has some sort of powers. Yeah, protagonist powers. He's got Kirito powers. He's got, like, you got protagonist powers, and one step above them is Kirito powers.
And then one above that is Saitama from One Punch Man powers.
Oh, okay. Then what's after that? God powers.
One of it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Creation powers.
But then,
it's just a guy with a pen.
Yeah. Then so they're just looking at the dragon bones. Kirito's like, "Oh, that's a nice sword.
I'll see if I can lift it.
I'll see if my little 10-year-old body can."
Is he 10 though? I thought he'd be younger than 10.
I think he's 10.
He's ready to go on an adventure then.
Stop, we gotta stop.
He's ready to get his starter.
Stop it.
It is Pokemon, I told you!
Dude, the three of them are gonna get a starter from Professor... We got, what's a tree pun? Gigas.
What was the Gigas, yeah.
Professor Gigas
Cedar. The Gigas Cedar. Professor Cedar.
Someone make a Pokemon fan game now. Like a Pokemon Sword Art. fan game crossover
Yeah, like
thing.
it's called Sword Art Online, but it's actually just an MMO where you go around catching little animals. Oh my god, I'm
Dude.
ready. This could be a great series.
So the sword, right?
Yeah.
It's called the Blue Rose Sword, and they can't lift it because they're little babbies.
I was thinking maybe they're not worthy, like Thor's hammer, but
No, they're little babbies. Let's be real.
yeah, yeah. That's one heavy sword then. I mean, I know like real life swords are really quite heavy, but still.
You would think they would have like a little bit. They'd be kind of strong if they're
They've been
swinging.
chopping
axe.
it. Yeah, they've been chopping down a tree for like what, a couple years. I don't know. I don't know when they start. Maybe it's 10 when they start, but
That would make sense.
it would make sense.
God. Yeah. So the crew collects the ice. Don't say
I
it.
call them the crew,
Don't
by
say it. See, it's relevant now. People are gonna know what it is.
Yeah.
So they collect the ice, and they're like, "Man, all this sweet ice, we're gonna be able to get our lunches all nice, yeah."
Yeah.
But then they're like, "Hey guys, where are we?" Basically.
Yeah. This is that. This is why you leave a breadcrumb trail
Yeah. Yeah.
so you can find your way out.
Yeah. So then I guess Alice who just decided, eeny, meeny, miny,
That one.
Yeah.
But her reasoning was it's because it's the closest one to us.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay.
I guess that's good reasoning.
Yeah.
But they get to the exit of the cave and they make it home in one piece. Nothing goes wrong.
Nah,
Roll
yeah,
credits.
then they go and make some ice cold refreshments.
Yeah. What actually happens
Yeah.
is they end up in the dark territory where we see that sick dragon fight from the trailer with the cool effects on the dragon
Yeah.
breath.
It was a cool fight.
Oh, so good. I love the dragon breath. But then,
Yeah.
the evil dragon knight, falls to the ground, and he's like, "Help me, children."
And then for some reason, Alice is like, "Oh, I'll reach out my hand and walk slowly."
Yeah. And Yu-Gi-Oh!
Also, I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching it, from the perspective when she was walking, I thought she was walking to a cliff.
Gee,
Like I don't know if you got that.
I didn't get that.
But like it really looked like, to me, it looked like a cliff. So I was like, "Oh god, she's gonna walk off a cliff and die." Not like it's just the same level, just darker. I honestly thought it was a cliff.
Oh, no.
Like when I was watching it, I honestly thought it was a cliff. I was like, "Hang on, she's walking towards a cliff, edge, falling. Oh god!" But no, she just falls on her face and she touches the defiled earth.
That's a good thing to call it. The dark territory. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kirito have
The
a little
defiled
freak out.
earth.
They're like, "Oh gosh."
And then some head just appears. This is the next one when I was like, "Okay, yeah, nah, this is not real life."
No, it's magic.
Yeah, I was like, "What is this?"
I forgot about that part in the book with the head. I was like, "What the hell is that? Why is that there?"
But I was just like, "Why is it? Why is it a head? Like, what the hell's going on?" I'm
I
still confused at this point. Like, I kind of coming round to the fact that it's not like it's a game, but like,
No, it's
I was
not a
just
game
like,
though.
yeah, I know, but
It's
we
just
don't know that
It's
yet.
just a VR world.
Yeah.
PlayStation VR worlds.
Also, speaking of PlayStation, did you see PlayStation in the credits?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I assume it's something to do with all the Fatal Bullet stuff, which we'll get to.
Yeah, we'll get to.
But yeah, so they all head back to town, and Alice blimmin', she jinxes herself. She's like, "Man,
Yeah,
tomorrow's
when she
lunch
said
is gonna
this-
be really good." And I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
when she
why?"
said that, I was like, "Okay, she's not coming back."
Even knowing what was gonna happen, I was still like,
Yeah,
"Stupid."
but don't worry, business as usual. As usual, we're gonna continue cutting the tree.
Missed Yu-Gi-Oh's nightmare as well. He had a
Yeah,
he had
it was being eaten by the dude.
Yeah, he got eaten by the dude. Alice was zombie walking away.
Yeah.
Was that
What the hell?
also was that Kirito in the other bed, or was that one of
Yeah,
his?
that was Kirito.
Oh, I guess they got no parents.
Yeah, they're orphans. They live in the church.
Is that a
Oh my
reference
god,
to something?
it's another Black Clover reference. Oh my god, it's Black Clover.
Is that Black? I'm not seeing Black
It
Clover.
is, yeah.
I'm sorry.
they
I'm
live.
sorry.
They don't have parents. Yeah.
Okay, didn't know
One of
that.
them's got brown hair, and one's got black hair. Mate,
Dude.
all anime's the same. Nothing's different.
What color is Yu-Gi-Oh's hair? Comment. Is it blonde or is it brown?
It's blonde.
I think
it's
it's
like my blonde.
I think it's actually meant to be brown. I'll just.
It's like mousy blonde.
It-
It's like my hair.
It does look like a light orange, which I'm going to correspond to blonde in.
Oh my god, another completely off topic. This is like a pretty decent cosplay for me and you if we decided to do
Oh
it.
my god, that would be cool. Let's do it.
Because it would work.
Oh my god, let's do it. Anyway, back onto the episode. We'll plan our Comic-Con date
Yeah.
another time. So they're chopping the tree,
Yeah.
and then they hear the dragon wings, look up, and like, awesome, Integrity Knight on a dragon. We're still on the first half of the episode, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
Integrity Knight shows up. They're like, oh no. They're like, oh crap.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, well they're here, so something's bad's gonna happen.
we gotta
So
get back.
They run with the axe and everything, just like running.
Yeah, don't think they should be able to run full speed with the axe.
Yeah, so he can run full speed with an axe, but he can't pick up a sword.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit. Come on.
Yeah.
0 out of 10 then.
Consistency here.
0
Yeah,
out of 10.
0 out of 10, worst anime of this
Worst
season.
anime ever, yeah.
That's not true.
I don't even feel like we need to clarify that.
Nah.
But yeah, then the Integrity like, for being a absolute prat, Alice is going to be executed. So yeah, Alice is chained up, right? And then Kirito is like, take us too, we're bad.
Take us to, we did it. But they didn't though, really.
No, the knight doesn't even, like...
Nah, he doesn't even care.
He's like, whatever.
But then Kirito has the complete genius idea to be like, Yuji, hey, I'm gonna hit him with the axe, okay? You grab, Alice, who is restrained and chained to the dragon.
Yep.
So I don't know how you're gonna cut the chain, but don't worry, I'm gonna just hit him with the axe, okay? You can handle everything else. Like, I don't think Kirito kind of thought about this before he did it.
Well, he didn't even get to hit him with the axe, he just got sent
Nah.
flying.
He got sent flying with what I assume, like, psychic powers? I don't know.
It was just
Like,
magic. It was
awesome-
magic, wind power.
A magic freaking gun, like, bang.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Just some magic.
Yeah, and then Kirito is then restrained by the townspeople.
By the parents, the
And-
adults.
So Kirito's like, Yu-Gi-Oh, please, you gotta go save her.
And then he gets an error 404 in his eye.
Exactly. Page not found.
Yeah.
And
He got that restart,
so at this point where you're like, oh, okay, it's not real, because people don't get errors in life.
See, I was like, okay, well, he's either like a robot or this is the game. No, this is definitely the game now. We got dragons, we got, children being chained up by... Nah, this is not real.
Yeah. But then Alice gets taken by the knight
And then Kirito wakes up.
yeah, wakes up and he's like, whoa, I'm crying.
He's like, whoa, Jesus. I'm
crying,
crying,
that's
but I
weird.
don't know why I'm crying.
Yeah.
It's freaking, the movie all over again.
What happened in the movie?
Because Asuna, like, cries, but doesn't know why she's crying.
I don't remember that.
I don't know. It might
Was that the movie?
I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore.
No, she
Maybe
was-
I'm in Underworld.
She was crying because she lost her memory. Dude, are you going to show up in the next episode?
Maybe. Who knows? Mate, if there's even like a somewhat side character that even remotely looks like me, I'm gonna be like, Connor, I was in it.
Connor, I was there. Did you see me?
Did you see me?
But then, second half of the episode, finally.
Oh my god.
we
This was like perfect.
We cut to GGO. Yeah, GGO.
Yeah.
It still exists.
Sinon's the one I was just like, okay.
At this point, I was like, this wasn't in the light novel. 0 out of 10. No, in all seriousness, though, this was really awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, this was good.
Sinon's
Like,
there.
so Sinon's running away from two dudes, and she goes into the clearing. This is probably some of the best, like, kind of choreographed animation that I've seen.
It was pretty good.
Like, it was really good.
When the car pulled up, I was like, who's that then? Because Kirito's
Yeah.
I was like, and then they all come out. Then it's like, oh, that's
And
cool.
then-
I was like, that's
Yeah, Klein and Liz are in the car, and then freaking Silica's on the turret, and then
I was just like,
Asuna and Kirito show up, both using swords. I was just like, oh my god.
I was like, what's going on? But the
Yeah.
thing I find funny about this, I mentioned to you briefly earlier, was Fatal Bullet came out earlier this year, and it was like, oh man, all the characters in GGO for the first time, they're getting new designs. Alicization like, nah mate, we got our own. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll do our own, don't worry.
Like,
We got this.
It did. It
But
was.
in all seriousness, though, Asuna's does look way better.
I think Asuna's looks way better, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not to say the other one looks bad.
I wish they sort of use like the kind of facial and hairstyle for Kirito and lost the like long hair. But then it does make sense why they're using that one, because that's his like
That's
avatar.
his one in this one.
Yeah. That's his converted avatar, but it makes sense.
Also,
I'm not saying it doesn't make sense,
yeah.
but
Also, where was Leafa? Like, why was she not there?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, it was like earlier I said to you, I said like she's too young, but then we were like, yeah, but Silica's there.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense. Also,
Yeah, she's off being a fairy with what's his face?
Oh, bloody Recon, the best character.
Recon.
I know how much you love Recon.
The biggest cuck in the SAO universe.
Well, he's not a cuck. He's getting cucked, right?
Yeah, he's but he's the cucky, right?
Yeah,
he's being cucked.
Yeah, Kirito is the cucker.
Cucker, yeah.
Yeah.
He is the cucked.
Why do we have a serious conversation about that?
I don't know.
So yeah, the team that
We're too excited.
the team that the squad were fighting retreat. Dude pulls his hood up and he's got a red eye. I'm like, that's.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's the third Def Gun dude.
I was like, that's some crazy contact lenses you got there.
Even though he had none in.
Exactly. I don't know how his eye glowed red. It was just for us, the
Well,
audience.
I think it's because he put the mask on because. Well,
it's just a hood, though.
Later we find out though that he's like, oh, I always used a mask in the game. So, you know, I guess he put him. I don't know, but
But then the crew goes.
I call him
Stop
the crew.
saying
by the
it
way.
every episode.
Every time you say it, I'm gonna say
You could do it once a month, damn it.
Oh, I can't promise that.
So they have like a little post-team meeting. There's a pool table. Brilliant shout-outs to the random cameo of
Oh yeah,
Kurama
I love this.
I loved it too, because like they were so blatant. Like, it wasn't like that's a generic design. It's like, that's a character design. Like, that's...
Yeah. The second I saw it, I had to pause the episode and be like, yep, nah, that's them.
I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing here?
Hang on.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have a team meeting where they basically just chat a little bit. They don't talk about anything too important.
Nah, they just chat basically.
Kirito falls asleep, which is just
Kirito
shows
falls asleep on Liz.
just shows how important it was. Asta didn't even freak out.
She did a little bit.
No, she didn't. If this was any other anime, they would have been like, you... And then I would have punched her.
She was just like, like a gasp.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh, he's asleep.
Yeah. And then she's like, don't worry, he's just working loads of jobs.
Yeah.
He's been going to things, you know, it's fine.
Despite the fact I'm rich, I'm making Kirito work 7 jobs. It's fine.
Yeah. And then, like, is he sleepwalking? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, he's sleepwalking, right?
He's sleepwalking. They get outside. In the background, there's a massive Fatal Bullet ad. Like, just the logo in the back. Why? Did it sell that badly that they felt the need to put an advertisement on?
I don't know. I think it's... I don't know.
It was pretty random. I did
was
find
funny,
it quite funny, though. But
Maybe
yeah.
that was like one of that was the
Yeah.
A1 were like, we want to put some cameos in PlayStation, can we? And they're like, you can, but you have to market the game in the backgrounds all the time.
They're gonna get it to Underworld on a tree. It's just gonna be the Fatal Bullet logo.
Or it's just going to be like a printout of the cover with like a knife in it.
Weird. How did this get here?
How did this get here? And then
that
they like
me?
throw it back. They throw it behind them, and then the camera pulls back with them walking away, and it
Yeah.
like just covers the whole screen. And says, "Buy Fatal Bullet on Sony PlayStation."
Yeah. Isn't it also on the Steam and the Xboxes as well, though?
Yeah, I think so.
No one cares
But
about that.
it like specifically said PlayStation.
It did in the
ending, so it's
credits,
like,
which was weird.
Yeah.
Unless there was a PlayStation in this series that we missed.
maybe or like a controller.
Maybe the
somewhere.
Amusphere is actually the PlayStation 7.
No, it's the PlayStation VR 2.
Ah, gotcha. Makes a lot of sense.
It does,
actually.
yeah.
But yeah, Sidon then tries to recruit Asuna and Kirito for the next BOB.
I mean, you say tries, like she.
I say tries, yeah. She says, hey, please help. She's like, hey, this
And
guy...
they're like, yeah, now we got it.
She's basically like, hey, there's this guy called Subtilizer. He's really OP. Please help me. And they're like, okay,
Yeah.
sure. They're in the real world at this point. We should probably mention at the...
Also, just another random like reference.
Okay.
When they were doing it, I thought they said Satellizer. Okay, I thought they said Satellizer, who is like the main female lead in Freezing.
Okay. The more you know.
Satellizer L. Bridget, yeah.
We're
I was like, Satellizer, what the hell?
You were like, you can't say that.
And she was the best in that, so it's as in like the best person. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, they're in the real world at this point. We find out Asuna is a massive stalker for Kirito.
Yeah, I thought this was like a bit kind of too far.
I remember
This is like crazy girlfriend level, you know?
that is.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I kind of get
It's
what.
cute up to a point, but then it's like, hang on. I think Sinon also got the same sort of feeling
Exactly.
because she was like, "Oh,
The camera didn't show Egio in the background, but he had like the fuck face on.
yeah." Also, poor Agil not getting any lines except for a grunt when they leave.
Yeah.
Just like, "Ah."
It's like, okay, it's okay, Egio.
I guess he's busy working, but he's just been cleaning the same cup
He
for
had
like
no
half an
customers.
hour.
He wasn't busy.
Yeah, I was just like, can't you give Agil something?
It's
like,
okay. He's gonna be really important in this series. He's gonna do a lot.
is he though?
No,
Poor Agil.
no one's gonna do a lot.
Damn it.
God,
But yeah. So they chat. They say, "Yeah, we'll help," and then Kirito drops like a lot of knowledge about
my next note is just Kirito does loads of exposition about the
yeah.
stuff.
He fills us the people that haven't read in.
Yeah.
Basically, he does what Attack on Titan should have done in season 1 with the closet. I mean the basement, but
They'll get there. No, they won't.
no, they won't.
But yeah, Kirito's testing a new machine. He doesn't have his memories.
Yeah,
Which
this is when I was like, "Oh God, they're gonna take away his memories," and then SEO basically didn't happen.
No, but then they mentioned the movie, which I really like. They like
Yeah,
retconned
yeah.
They retcon the movie into the story. They're like, "Oh, is it like the Orgma?" And Kirito's like, "Oh, no. Oh, that thing? Pfft, I guess that's got to be in the story now. That's fine." But no,
It's I like what they're doing though.
I like that
I like they're bringing everything together.
I like that it's actually like relevant, kind of, to the plot. Like when we get to talking about the opening at the end, which is used for the credits because some shows do that. Like that, it's in there a lot. Like weirdly, but we'll get there when we get there. But then Kirito's like a flux light is the soul, or the soul is a flux light. It's less VR, more dream, and also floodlight acceleration. We can make it so that we can basically excel world you. Gee, I wonder if the two are related or set in the same universe.
It's not been confirmed.
Reki!
Come on, Reki, we know.
We know.
You know.
Treat me like a fool, damn it.
Yeah.
It's
How
fine.
stupid do you think we are?
Yeah.
We can put things together too, you know.
Yeah. But then
Anyway.
Kirito can sort of remember Alice.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like a kind of emotions thing, you know, where like you can remember the emotion, but you can't pin why you have the emotion.
He's
sort
all
of
like
thing.
he's all like that name.
Yeah, because he basically because like in the underworld that felt like the real world. So essentially, he was a child who witnessed his other child friend being essentially taken to be killed.
Yeah,
that's going to be pretty traumatic for like a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be traumatic for anyone, to be honest.
He also like lived the whole 10 years as well.
Wait, what?
He like relived birth and his childhood again.
Holy crap!
It's like that might be a minor spoiler, but it'll come up in like the next episode. So I don't feel too bad about saying it now.
That reminds me of the MMO they were trying to bring out, where you basically start the game as a kid, and you play through the game, and as you age, you can actually die from old age.
I've never heard of this. What is this?
I don't think it ever really came to be, but yeah, it was some like concept that some kind of small indie like people had. But yeah, it was a pretty okay, so he starts as a kid and then
So he lived that whole childhood with them as well. He didn't like.
Was that in one dive or like I guess multiple dives, right?
I want to say it was 3 days.
3 days.
So he was
holy crap.
He was diving consecutively for 3 days.
Oh my god.
So so when he woke up, that was after 3 days of real time had passed. But that was like 10 years inside.
Yeah. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that confirms another thing for me then.
What was that?
Well, one of my biggest fears, in a way, for this is because they're not good. Like, I really like the SEO cast as a whole. I like all of them, and I don't, because I wanted to see if they would do like, say like they would do all the stuff in Underworld, but then they'd cut back to the real world. But like, if like 10 years is 3 days in the real world, there's not going to be much point, because not a lot of time's going to pass. so not a lot's going to really happen.
Yeah, from what I remember, they occasionally go to the real world, but it is mostly just in Underworld. At least for the like bit I've read.
Yeah.
Like I haven't read all of it. Like maybe later on, it's like like the acceleration gets cancelled or something. Like I'm not
like. I wouldn't mind it if they kind of say for like an episode it cuts back to them in like BOB or something. But then again, it would probably really confuse the like timeline.
Yeah.
So they probably wouldn't do that.
No, they wouldn't do it. BOB's too far away.
Mm.
Because I think this is like April, and then BOB I think is towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Mm. Yeah. So basically, we're keyed in now to how it all works.
Yeah. It was a solid like. I'm gonna say
it was a pretty good explanation. I'll be honest.
Yeah. That's honestly one of the things I was worried about. Is like, oh god, are they gonna cut the explanations down a lot? But I was like, oh no, 50 episodes, you better not cut anything out.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So Asuna and Kirito
they
walk
leave
home together.
Yeah, they leave. They walk home.
And so I'm gonna take this opportunity to just kind of go on a little bit of a tangent.
Tangent implies a bad thing though, so it's like the opposite of a tangent.
I guess. Yeah.
Cosine.
Sure, why not? So I don't know if Connor will agree with me here or kind of echo my same opinions, but I'm really happy about how they've handled the Kirito Asuna relationship and the relationship with the whole group as a whole, because I feel like if they harmed it, it just wouldn't be the same.
If they full on did, yeah. Like, obviously, there's like a little bit like they all like Kirito, but it's never in the way. It's never like It's never.
I'm really happy that the Kirito Asuna pairing is basically the spearhead to it all, and it just.
Yeah.
See, I like the pairing. I think it's a good pairing.
Okay.
I just I can't get completely behind how it happened.
That's me. That's me in a nutshell.
Yeah,
I don't mind them together. I just don't like how they got together. I just.
But no, I'm just. It made me smile. I was like, nah, because when he said the whole, I want to go to, he was going to America, by the way. So
yeah,
he says, come with me. I can't live without you and stuff. I was like, oh my god, they're doing it.
Well, they're already engaged, right? Because at the end of the movie, which is now canon into the plot. So
must be
You can't give me the it's the movie. It don't count towards the story. Boom, they retconned it in.
Yeah, they did. So they, I guess, yeah. So it's just nice,
I did like. I didn't.
And but it also really added to the kind of dramaticism of the final scene
of what's about to happen.
Of what's about to happen. So I was like, oh my god, this is great. They're going to go to America. He's going to continue his testing and stuff. They're going to be all happy.
And then
the world hates me, Connor. The world can't let me have nice things.
So
it freaking throws a curveball
at your face,
and I'm not happy about the curveball, but it makes sense.
No, you are happy about the curveball, but you're not.
I'm not happy about yeah.
Like you're like,
I'm like two and two.
You're excited, but you're upset.
I'm upset because
of what happened. But what could have happened.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those like like in like life, you have to fork. If you go one way and you'll live one life, if you go the other way, you'll live another life. It's like one of those sorts of moments,
Yes. Sure.
It's like if he had, not run into the dudes,
the dude, yeah.
He'd be in America with his
waifu.
Yeah, but no. So Johnny Black
shows up.
He shows up, and this is a pretty cool scene. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty cool. But
I liked the little transition, the scene where it cuts back to SAO briefly.
Yeah,
so good. He reaches.
It was so good.
It was
the sword's not there.
It was. I really liked it. But yeah.
So Kirito's like, I may not have a sword, but you don't have a poison either, your poison weapon either. And when he said this, I was like, oh god, oh god, no. And then he whips out the thing that the death gun.
The death gun injection, yeah.
The death gun injection. I was like, oh god, I know what's gonna happen.
And then it happened.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
But
it happened.
He had an umbrella to defend himself with.
I mean, he got a good hit in. Let's
Yeah,
be
I mean,
real.
he knocked him unconscious with hitting him in the leg with the umbrella.
It's like the thing is, he had an umbrella and his arm length, right?
Yep.
So that's like, let's say a meter for his arm, like a meter for the umbrella.
Yeah.
The guy had just that like meter of his arm.
But he was taller.
How the hell?
He had longer arms.
But even though, like, how did he even reach? Like, if Kirito had actually aimed correctly and hit like his chest, for instance, there's no way he'd reach him.
Well, Kirito was like half protecting Asuna as well, which
True.
is so that's
Yeah, that was the main thing that was going on.
he
I
was
guess.
like, I don't care about my life. I'm gonna protect my waifu, and get stabbed in the heart, like right in the heart.
Yeah.
Like he got he's dead.
Yeah. This is what, like, when this happened, I was like, oh my god, is this gonna be freaking SEO with no Kirito again? Are we gonna do that kind of shtick again? And I was like, nah, there's no way, because, well, I mean, then the outro plays and he's in there, so I'm like, okay, he's not really dead then.
I love
but
your reasoning. You're like, well, he's in the credits.
He's in the
scene,
outro.
so.
Yeah, unless he's like he's just like a memory. He's like, he's not actually there. He's just a memory.
That would be so. That would be like the biggest of all, like.
Or like they put his consciousness into the system, like they did with, like
Yuki when she was
like
dead.
Yuki did. No, not Yuki. Like when the creator dude.
Oh, Kayaba, yeah, where they
Kayaba,
uploaded
when
him to
he,
the internet. Yeah.
I was like, oh god, no! Is this going to be the end of Kirito? It's just going to be his consciousness in the game.
He'll just be a robot body. He'll just be like a robot, like Yui.
Yeah, but then that ruins everything for me.
Well,
I want everything to be happy. I just want it to work.
It's okay.
I want him to come back and, get, like, married and,
Matt,
that's all I want.
Just watch next week, and the week after that, and then for like another year, and then maybe you'll get your happy ending.
I don't think I will, though.
Or the world could end.
True, yeah.
What do I know?
We may never see the end of this.
Dude, it'd be like
Think of that.
be like Walking Dead, the Telltale series. I'm not
Oof.
sorry. It could, it could happen.
Season 2 of Wolf Among Us.
I mean, that one didn't. Even
I think people were more mad about that.
No, people.
I think.
I was more mad that Walking Dead stopped halfway through, but anyway.
But anyway, that's real life. We don't care about
I
that.
just punched my desk. It really hurt.
It's okay.
The opening plays at the end, which makes it not an opening, makes it an ending. But
yeah, but it is the opening.
it's the opening. Song's great, love it. Animation's great. They like again. They heavily stuffed the ordinal scale stuff in.
Yeah.
Like the professor's in it, and also units in it for no real reason.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cool, I guess.
Honestly, the stuff I liked the most about it is not the stuff that had Kirito in it. It was the other stuff. Like
Other stuff.
There was a part. My favorite shot. It's like a light goes onto the picture, and it's like all of the research team or something, and it's like there's so many characters there. Like the professor from Ordinal Scale's there. Bloody Sugo's there. The Oberon the Fairy King's there. Kayaba's there. The blonde
it's
guy.
Like what we forget as well. I'm sorry to cut you off. But
That's
what
fine.
we forget is that there's so much more to this like world than we've been shown. We're just seeing a part of it.
Yeah.
There's like so much more going on, and that's what I love.
Like I hope that we get a little bit more as well. They've already shown that they're going to put some original stuff in with the GGO bit from this.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we might not get like a lot more of it, because like if they got 50 episodes, I don't know if they're going to be able to.
Yeah. See, part of me thinks that the actual anime is going to be just like the first half of this episode. That's why they did a long episode. Because then in the second half of the first episode, they retconned in everything and filled in all the gaps.
And
so I think that there's not going to be anything else. Like, new.
there's going to be a little bit more real world stuff, I know, but I'm hoping we get like just a little bit. Doesn't have to be like a lot, just like a little bit. That could be in the underworld, that could be in the real world. I don't really mind which. Again, I've only read like half of the Alicization stuff, so
yeah.
So yeah, Kirito's dead at the end of this episode. That's the. I guess we should probably go. Matt, what did you think of this episode as a whole?
I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything more.
Yeah,
if I'm honest. I've needed my proper sword art, my original sword art fix.
Yeah.
And this is what I needed. I didn't. It's one of those things where like I didn't know I needed it, but once I had it, I knew I needed it.
God, what are we gonna be like at the end in a year's time? Maybe
Oh my
over
God.
a year. And like we got to the
I
end.
think. See, I'm just really afraid that it's going to be super slow, like the whole time,
See,
and we're just going to not enjoy it.
I
But I think we will.
I agree a little bit, and I
Mm.
think the start is going to be fairly slow. But I don't think it's going to be super slow because they've shown stuff in the opening, and I'm going to assume it's going to have 4 openings, one every season.
Yeah.
And they've shown stuff in that, which is like some of the cool fights and stuff, some of the cool when stuff gets going. So I'm hoping,
Yeah.
it's good. I think the worst part is going to be this next few episodes,
Yeah, because it's going to be like just what happened? Like,
Oh, the next episode. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm just trying. I've just remembered like stuff that happens. I'm like, oh no, that was a cool thing. I like that part.
I'm just looking forward to see how people, like the characters. I want to see like how the characters deal with the whole poisoning thing. Like, I hope they do show like each of them and like how they're kind of dealing with it in a way.
Yeah, I get you. You excited to meet some new characters as well?
I see. The thing is, I'm apprehensive to want like new characters because like the characters we have are so like cemented in.
Yeah.
And
Sword Art doesn't have a ton of characters.
no,
Like important. I mean, it does, but like important,
Yeah.
like
main characters. Yeah. But no, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm still excited either way. I think most of this arc, I think it's just going to be like kind of like a repeat of the first half of
arc.
season 2.
Well, first half of season 2, which was GGO.
Oh wait, no, second half of season 1.
So Fairy Dance.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be like Fairy Dance, but without fairies, more SAO style, and much like more extended. Because I think it's gonna be them getting to Alice and figuring out like something's gonna happen in the thing. There's gonna be some like bug or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just shooting random speculation. Because
Obviously, I
have no
can't
idea.
Obviously, I can't speculate because I know
you know what's gonna
stuff.
happen.
I know stuff.
Yeah, so I think some bug is gonna happen, and they're gonna have to deal with that. Like, we're gonna. I want to say that they'll get like an evil Alice. I don't know why. I just feel like it's gonna be like evil, like a shadow version of her.
Black hair and red eyes and a red clothes.
Yeah,
Like, just invert. That'd be cool.
kind of like what happens to Philia in Hollow Fragment.
Hollow Fragment. Oh, they have the evil Kirito as well, like the one with
Yeah.
the eyes. Yeah, like that.
I think something like that because they're essentially the similar AIs to them, right? That's basically what Yu-Gi-Oh and Alice are.
Well, from what I remember, well, they're based off because they got Flux Lights or Flux Lights, which makes them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say because they're going to talk about it later. Never mind. Forget I
Yeah.
said anything.
But I think something's gonna bug out with them, and they're gonna be like evil versions of that. But I'm excited either way.
All right, so we're going to end this here because it's probably been like half an hour or something.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week, same time or same place, maybe a little bit earlier because it's going to take less time to edit and render and upload because it's gonna be less than
It's gonna be half the length.
yeah. I mean, the episode will be half the length. The review, who knows? We could we could make references for 20 minutes to extend it.
Yeah.
Who knows? So we'll see all you dogs next week.
You dogs.
Bye
See you
everyone.
next week.